Loretta Lynch in big trouble as people see what she did months before GOP baseball shooting. In the wake of Wednesday morning's shooting at a baseball field in Arlington, Virginia, where Republican lawmakers were practicing for a charity game, the actions of former Attorney General Loretta Lynch have come back to bite her in a big way. The Obama-era liberal is about to be in big trouble when people see what she did just months prior to the bloody rampage which left Representative Steve Scalise seriously injured. While the left is busy placing blame on President Donald Trump for supposedly inciting violence with his politically incorrect way of talking, perhaps they ought to take a look at one of their own golden girls, who only 2 months ago called for revolution, insurrection, and mass violence in the streets to oppose the current president. "We have always had to work to move this country forward to achieve the great ideals of our founding fathers," Lynch said. "They've marched, they've bled, yes, some of them have died. This is hard. Every good thing is. We have done this before, we can do this again." Note that Lynch prefaced her line, "We can do this again," with the fact that the founders marched, bled, and died for the cause. Coupling these two together without modifying it can only mean she is urging her left-wing supporters to spill blood. The left loves to remind us that words matter, and they certainly do in this case. However, they apparently don't matter so much when a liberal's calls for violence are met with a barrage of gunfire aimed at innocent lawmakers from the other side of the aisle. Loretta Lynch, who once served as the nation's highest-ranking law enforcement officer under the Obama administration, should be charged with inciting violence. Sadly, though, you won't see the video of her calling for bloodshed on MSNBC, CNN, or any of the other liberal-leaning fake news outlets. This is all the more reason to share what she said only 2 months before gunman James T. Hodgkinson, a crazed supporter of Bernie Sanders with an illegal weapon, opened fire on Wednesday. "We must get the word out that there are high-profile individuals inciting violence with their rhetoric, but they aren't Republicans." Please share the story and tell us what you think by clicking one of the buttons below. We want to hear your voice.